Ackley back to Horton from 15, rattles out. Fisher with the offensive board, throws it up
The basket, but he was fouled in the act, so he's going to go shoot two.
Fisher's first attempt is 10 for 40%. He'll try to cap off here on his second attempt. It's up and off the front of the rim. Rebound by Ackley. Ackley kicks it back out to Fisher, fakes a three. Out of the far wing for Webster. Webster drives the baseline with the left hand.
Top of the key, tip leader. Tiger being guarded by Fisher.
Far wing for Moore. Moore a little bit out of position. To the top of the key for Bennett. Bennett's shots off the mark. Moore comes out with the offensive board. Taplinger from 15. His shots off the mark. Second chance effort rejected by Ackley, and Kokomo has possession. Taplinger from the near wing. Long rebound controlled by...
Fisher has all fifth calls twice as a minute gone by here.
Bennett.
Travis goes
To the corner for Webster. Webster drives the left baseline. Aaron pass goes.
If I looked right, I saw Fisher down low, wide open.
Taplinger on the far wing. Back out top of the key for Bennett. Joey Bennett into the hands of Crawford. Crawford to the free throw line for Taplinger. Taplinger bounce pass over to Thatcher for three. Count it. Taplinger knocks his game up at 3 apiece with a three-point shot from the near wing. Travis Greyhound in the corner. Webster goes down low in the corner. Nice head fake. Drives in. Shot rattles out. And Kokomo comes down with the defensive board. Into the front court comes Kokomo. Shot off the mark by Bennett. And Webster comes down with the board. Webster, top of the key for the Hounds. Down low to Ackley. Ackley touch pass back out to Fisher for three. Off the mark. Kokomo holds down the board. Back the other way comes Taplinger. He was the outlet. Bounce pass in the corner for Bennett. Bennett's pass goes to Webster. Webster's going to walk it across the timeline uncontested. The offense for the Hounds. We'll give and go with Webster in the lane. And his Webster.
Right now we're just getting a little too sloppy with the ball, so.
Ball's drawn to the front court by Taplinger. Taplinger bounce pass out to Bennett. Bennett drives in with the left. Thatcher off back. Brown comes up with the board. Houghton will bring it across midcourt. Here on the near wing. Into the corner for Webster. Webster back out to Houghton. Houghton's going to go right to Webster. Webster for three. Off the side of the rim. He's going to pull down his own.
50 left here in the first quarter. Neither team really getting anything going as we're knotted up at 3.
Taplinger will bring the ball across the midcourt in the hands of Bennett. Bennett being guarded by Webster, kicks it back out. Greyhounds going to the 1-3-1 zone. In the hands of Thatcher. Thatcher for three over Webster. His shot's off the mark, and Ackley pulls down the board. Houghton calling out the offensive play for the Greyhounds as he brings it across midcourt. Uncontested. Brings it over the near wing. Into the corner for Brown. Brown back out to Houghton. Houghton to the top of the key for Fisher. Fisher into the corner for Brown. Brown touch pass down low. Webster is taken away. Turnover number 4 for the Greyhounds here in the first quarter of play. Taplinger drives in, kicks it back out to Crawford. Crawford between his legs into the hands of Bennett. Bennett to Thatcher. Thatcher drives in on Ackley, lays it up and in with the right hand, and Kokomo has their first lead of the ball game, 5-3. Houghton into the front court for the Hounds. 3:47 remaining here in the first quarter of play. Greyhounds trail by 2. 5-3 is your score. Fisher calling for the ball at top of the key. Gets it back out to Houghton. Houghton takes his dribble back out to Fisher at top of the key. Back to Houghton here on the near wing. Houghton goes left to Fisher, over to Brown. Brown fakes a three. Back out to Fisher. Fisher moving the ball around nicely are the Greyhounds. Out to Houghton for three. Cash. Travis Houghton gives the Greyhounds a lead back, 6-5. Here in the first quarter of play, the sophomore comes up with a timely basket after the Greyhounds went more than 3 minutes without a basket here as they shot 0 of 4 from the field. Air ball by Kokomo back the other way, and the Greyhounds, Brandon Ackley comes away with the ball. In the front court comes Fisher. Fisher drives the baseline with the right hand. He needs to kick things back out to Houghton, and the ball's taken away. Back the other way comes Kokomo. Crawford, a 2-on-2 break, up against Brown, plays it in, up. Chris Abney has just checked into the lineup for Kokomo. Over a play. Down the board. Webster across midcourt. Back out to Ackley, top of the key. To Houghton on the near wing. Cash! That's money in the bank. You can count it. Travis Houghton gives the Greyhounds an 11-8 lead. 1:51 remaining here in the first quarter of play. Houghton give him 6 on the ball game. Kirk Bodak off the bench with Coach Smith. He'll check in at the next dead ball. Bounce pass. Down low. Thatcher over Ackley. Count it. To southpaw. Stepping up to the line for his first attempt at the line. His shot is up and in. And this ball game's knotted up at 11 apiece. Inbounds pass goes to Webster. Webster being double teamed in the backcourt. Quickly pushes up in front court. 3-on-1 break. Bounce pass to Ackley. His shot's rejected by Thatcher. Second chance effort by Bodak is up and in. Greyhounds get a 2-point lead back. Ball's moved into the front court by Tafflinger, uncontested. Crawford controls, being guarded by Houghton. Top of the key. Goes in on Fisher. Shot is rimmed out. Gets his own rebound. Shot back up and off the mark. Another attempt by Wernke goes up and in. So 3 attempts there. Greyhounds give them 3 opportunities. They capitalize on 1. Third time is a charm is the motto for Kokomo tonight.
50 seconds left here, Phil. Carmel's probably going to go through their offense all the way.
Webster in the corner for Fisher. Fisher back out to Webster. Down low to Bodak. Bodak kicks it out to Fisher here in the corner. He'll move things back out to the near wing. Fisher cross-court pass to Houghton. Houghton fakes the 3. Pulls it back, thinks better of it. Into the corner for Houghton. Houghton thought about it again. Picked up his dribble out to Webster for 3. That's money in the bank. Will Webster gives the Greyhounds a 3-point lead. 16-13 with 20 seconds remaining here in the first quarter of play.
They used their offense to perfection. They ran their screens perfectly, and Webster came out top of the key and had a wide open 3.
And they're going for the last shot of the quarter. 8 seconds to go. Driving in is Bennett. Bennett off balance, runners off the mark. Board pulled down by Ackley. Into the front court for Fisher from half court. Off the side of the back.
Nevertheless, Kokomo will inbound, and for Kokomo, Tafflinger will control.
Tafflinger here on the far wing. Bounce about that.
That's all right, Phil. Anyways, Tafflinger controls the top of the key. He has Fisher all over him. Sends it over to Crawford. Crawford sends it back over to Thatcher. To Moore. Dishes it off to Thatcher. He tries from free throw line just off. And Kokomo does rebound, and Crawford shoots 18-footer just off. And Logar comes down to rebound for Carmel. Fisher has it on the far wing, picks up his dribble, gives it to Webster over here on the near sideline. Webster drives, puts one up, just hard, looking to inbounds. Gets it into Houghton. Houghton dishes it off to Fraze. Fraze gets it back to Houghton over here at the top of the key as he's trying to start the offense for Carmel. Over to the far sideline to Fisher. Fisher dishes it off to Logar. Back over to Houghton. Picks up his dribble, gives it to Fraze. Down low to Webster. It's ball stripped. Webster regains possession out near the top of the key. Webster drives, picks up his dribble, and goes up and is rejected. Fisher looks for the inbounds pass. Gets it into Ackley. Has it on the far sideline and Fraze, and gets it back out to Fraze to start the offense for Carmel. Gets over to Houghton on the far wing. Then over to left Ackley and throws it to Fraze, and they're going to have a backcourt violation.
6 remaining here in the half. Greyhounds lead 16-13.
And Bennett controls, and he's fouled. Kokomo inbounds, and Moore has it and puts up shot, and R. Fisher comes down with the rebound. Gets it over to Warren, and Warren brings it across the timeline. 6:12 left. Carmel leads 16-13 against Kokomo in the second quarter. Gets over Fisher. Fisher over to Fraze. Fraze cross-court pass to Warren for 3, and he hits it. Warren comes right off the bench and hits a 3 for Carmel and extends the lead 19-13 with 5:50 left here in the second quarter. Crawford brings...
Someone is actually...
Put it in the bank. Andy Warren comes with 2 consecutive 3-point goals for Carmel. Back the other way, Morgan, who has just checked in for Kokomo, controls the offense. Has Warren for defense against him. Picks up his dribble, gets it over to Thatcher.
Not scored a basket here in the second quarter of play.
And Kokomo inbounds, and Morgan will bring it across the timeline. As he drives, picks up his dribble, gets it over to Thatcher. Thatcher has Logar on him, never uses his dribble, and gets it out to Bennett to try to start the offense. Bennett passes it over to far wing to Moore, back over to Taplinger. And Morgan has it, tries from the free throw line and hits. So give Morgan the first 2 points of the game and Kokomo's first 2 points of this quarter, Phil. Warren brings it down as he's up near the 3-point top of the key. Gives over to Schneider. Schneider back over to Warren on the near wing. Picks up his dribble as he's getting double teamed. And they're going to get more rounds. They have possession. 4:10 remaining here in the half. Greyhounds lead 22-15, a 7-point advantage over the 15th ranked team in the state of Indiana. As Fraze gets over to Schneider on the near wing. And Ackley sets to inbounds. Can't find anybody. Finally gets it out to Warren. And Warren will bring it across the timeline.
Northwestern in the fall of 1999 on a baseball scholarship.
Warren for 3. Cash! As you say, Phil, put it in the bank. Give Warren 9 points, 3 consecutive 3-point baskets by Andy Warren. As Morgan brings it across the timeline for Kokomo. Gets it down low to Thatcher, who gets an easy layup right there. Miscommunications on defense, it looks like. Anyway, Warren brings it across on the near side, gives it over to Fraze. Fraze back over to Warren. Warren's trying to direct traffic right now as he can't get his offense going. And he's still trying to find somebody. There he gets out to Fraze at the top of the key. Fraze tries to force it down low, and it's picked off by Morgan.
Here in this first half of play.
Morgan brings the ball for Kokomo as he has Andy Warren guarding him. He's using his speed on him, and he goes in, dishes it off to Bennett.
17, 2:47 remaining here in the half. Greyhounds lead by 8.
Morgan gets it over to Bennett for 3, and he hits. He reduces the lead 25-20 for Carmel as they're applying a press. Houghton brings it across the court, and he's going to control the offense for Carmel. Picks up his dribble, gets it over to Webster on the near sideline. Webster gets it down low to Ackley. Picks up his dribble over to Warren for 3. Count it!
Give Andy Warren 9 points on the evening. 3 of 3 from behind the arc, and Andy Warren definitely has put his earnings in the bank.
Definitely, as Morgan brings it across. Morgan drives, got past Brown, and puts it up and in. Very nice play by Gordon Morgan for Kokomo. Kokomo is applying a full court press right now. Anyone picks up his dribble, gets it over to Webster as Webster comes across the timeline. Webster over on the far side, picks up his dribble, gets it over to Warren. Warren for three. Catch!
And Warren has entered double figures. He leads our score.
And right now we're
We'll keep things.
a 9-point cushion basically as he has scored 12 points here in the last 4 minutes. Back to action. Morgan does bring it across the timeline. He picks up his dribble and gets it over to Thatcher. Thatcher up and hits from about 10 feet out.
That's a nice move by Thatcher. Moved his way through the lane and got the runner to go.
Warren dishes it off to Ackley. Ackley up to Webster. Webster tries getting it down low.
He's not going to be much of a force trying to post up anybody.
And the inbound does go to Warren at the timeline. This hamstring, and then last night he also hurt his hip, and tonight he got it right in the throat. Andy Warren's free throw is off, and Thatcher comes down with the rebound. And that was only a 6 foul, so one more fill will be in the bonus. And Gordon Morgan for Kokomo will bring it across, and he has drew Andy Warren once again. Dishes it off to Bennett. Bennett over to Tafflinger. Tafflinger looking for somebody down low.
Anyone is coming up for right now with 4 seconds left, and
Kokomo has a 31-24 lead. Looks like they're going to try to run some time off the clock as Warren's...
Now 40 seconds left. Burton dribbles.
Picks it up, gets it over to Webster at the top of the key. Webster stripped by Gordon Morgan, Kokomo, and he dishes it off to Crawford, and
He can convert and make this ball game a 4-point game.
And he does indeed hit on the free throws. Ackley gets set to turn it in, to inbound it. He does inbound to Warren. Warren across timeline to Houghton. Houghton just behind the free throw line, just short. Jeff Brown, a decent free throw shooter, has a chance to extend the lead 33-27. He can connect on 2 free throws. First one. Art Fisher's getting ready to check in after this free throw. Morgan gets it, and he tries passes in it.
And right now, we have the scholarship shootout.
Okay, I'll stop that by in here in a little while.
All right, thanks a lot, Bill. Good luck to you. If you do not mind. Second half of action underway. Greyhounds are going to come out with Warren and Houghton. Down low, Ackley, Fisher, as well as Will Webster. Down low to Ackley, kicks it back out to Fisher on the far wing. Fisher drives baseline with the right hand. Up.
But very early here in the third quarter.
So a candid interview with Quinn Shepard of the Carmel Greyhounds, who left the team after the Noblesville game, citing personal reasons, but getting on with his life, and it's great to see that. Life after basketball. Controlling the offense is Tapwinker, top of the key for Thatcher. Thatcher to Crawford. Crawford drives baseline at the right hand, far sideline. In the corner for Webster.
Very, very, very sloppy here as the minutes gone by, Phil. Both teams, actually.
Crawford, top the key for Thatcher. Thatcher drives into the left hand, kicks it out. Drives baseline. Does Bennett. Bennett shots off the mark, and Houghton comes down with the board. Back up to the front court comes Ackley. Ackley back out to Houghton. Houghton in the corner. Passes up the 3. Picks up his dribble to Webster. Webster drives through the lane. Rattles out, and Webster comes down the board. Outlet goes to Crawford. Crawford into the front court. Bounce pass down low to Thatcher. Thatcher turnaround J over. Ackley is good. And that brings the score to within 4. 33-29. 6:24 remaining here in the third quarter of play.
Thatcher leads Kokomo with 9 points. Will handle the ball at the point position.
In the front court comes Warren. Warren. Backdoor play to Webster. Webster off the glass. Up it.
Look for Webster to have a decent game again tonight. So far, things are looking up.
Webster eyes his attempt. Tries to make the lead 7 for the Hounds. Up the heel of the rim. 35-31, 5:52 remaining here in the third. Greyhounds are on top. Houghton double team in the backcourt. Cross court over to Fisher. Fisher will bring it across timeline. Being guarded by
Minutes gone in the third quarter.
Warren. Moves the ball in the front court for the Hounds. Top of the key. Moves into the free throw line. Bounce pass. Down low to Ackley. Converts. 37-31. 5.5 minutes to go here in the third. Morgan brings the ball across the midcourt. Being contested at the 10-second line by Warren. Moves it in top of the key. Goes left to Bennett. Bennett drives in with the left hand. Team second here in the second half of play.
Tonight, Bennett has 4 points, and he did have 21 last night against Richmond, so they have kept him very quiet, Phil.
Houghton in the front court. Drives through the line with the left hand, lays it up and in for two. Travis Houghton showing some authority down low as he's got 8 points on the ball game, and that's a season high for him. Bounce pass in the front court, back over to Morgan. Just across the timeline, ball is knocked. And the bounce pass goes to Morgan. Morgan, the sophomore, moves it in the front court. Bounce pass down low to Jacobs. Jacobs gets it in the corner. Back out, Morgan. Morgan on the far side. And it's Taplinger. Back over to Morgan on the far wing. Morgan in the corner. Back out, top of the key. Ball movement very good here by Kokomo here in the third quarter. Taplinger runs it in the referee. Loose ball. Fought for on the ground by the Greyhounds. Kokomo comes up with the loose ball. Three-point attempt by Bennett off the mark. Moore is there to put it back up and in for two. And the ball game has been held to within 4. Greyhounds lead 39-35.
We saw a breakdown by Carmel last night against Terre Haute South in the third quarter. They did fall behind by 9 points, so hoping that doesn't happen tonight.
Bounce pass down to Aggies, fall-away jumper is good. The Greyhounds regain a 6-point lead. Bringing the ball up across the midcourt. Greyhounds going with a 1-3-1 zone. Pressure comes at midcourt. Converging on the ball at will. Bounce pass over to Chaplinger. Cross-court pass. That's what the Kokomo Wildcats are doing right now. Trying to set something up. Not feeling comfortable here with the Greyhounds' defensive setup. Bounce pass in the corner for Jacobs. Jacobs puts up Bennett down low. Kicks out to Moore. Moore on the far wing with Chaplinger. Makes the jumper back out to Moore. Moore for three. Off the mark. Offensive board pulled down by... The Greyhounds lead 41-36. Second attempt by Bennett is up and in, and the lead is touching against over the wall. Rebound for the Hounds in the hands of Warren. Warren across midcourt. Over the arrow. With the more goal in the basketball game. Nice look to Ackley. Yes. Brandon Ackley gives the Greyhounds a 6-point lead back again. Nice look by him. With the ground plus put it over the arrow. In the studio.
Just had to finish it off with the easy layup, Phil.
Traplinger. At Louisville Basketball, very exciting going on. This is the Nick Conference Championship right here. It is Carver versus Warren Central. This is the match. John Kibble with a huge 7-point move on Reggie Porter. As he put him right to his back. Excuse me, Clyde Rabbit and Warren Central. This is the most exciting match ever. And wow, this is the Nick Conference right here. As the winner of this match determines the winner. Earlier, we started at it. This probably comes out to John Kibble and Clyde Robinson. John Kibble with the big-time slogan. Clyde Robinson has Clyde Robinson the match. So Kibble going over to the grass disposal. John Kibble may have just won the Nick Conference Championship for the Kokomo Greyhounds here. It's still very early in this match. In about 5 seconds, I didn't even see what happened. And all of a sudden, look up to Clyde Robinson on his back. John Kibble, Robinson's very fortunate not to get the fall there, as Kibble was all over that. And Andy Wright gave me the thumbs up down here. And so Carmel in great position here to defeat Warren Central at the heavyweight match as it came down to the dual meet. And this is exciting. After 12 and a half hours of broadcasting here at the meet, And this has been a long day of wrestling, and what a way to end it. Brad Robinson, 26, and everyone hit hard. Everyone here in North Shore is on their feet watching this match, as this is going to determine whether or not Carmel will retain their mid-conference title. Last year, Lawrence North now trailing Warren Central by 2.5 points. And now, Claude Robinson of Warren Central trailing John Kimball by 7 points as Kimball hits a huge throw once again, and everyone in here, this gym was rocking. It was extremely loud, and wow. Carmel is going through a very rough day of wrestling. For weight class, is that what this is all about? Many of you are doing. One thing about heavyweights is that no lead is ever safe as a big guy likes to throw. Now John Kimball's going to be patient. This hits are pumping, not pumping, Jack. Headbutt coming from Robinson, another one. A vicious headbutt coming from Robinson. Both men just driving into each other very violently. Kimball's going to go out of bounds. Robinson just nailed it. Very ferocious. This is a ferocious match. If you see some sumo wrestling, much action like that, but a little bit more technique. Robinson going to come bull wrestling again on Kimball. Kimball maintains his position, drives in, is fighting him half in around, half out of bounds. Kimball's driving both in rolls up and under overthrow. He's having a lateral drop, pancake toss by Claude Robinson. With 1 second left in the first third, John Kimball leads. He's going to defer, he's going to go down, so he needs to get a quick call. Has not received any call. And Claude Robinson just taking a cross face. It's just basically when you're on top of an opponent and you throw your forearm all the way over their face and to their shoulders and then squeeze. And that's just basically ripping the glass out of John Kimball's nose. So it could be a strategy right now. You might look for another cross face by Claude Robinson. There he goes. And I don't know, Kimball's going to get his one, I believe. He's got the full headlock right now. He's not the full head. Kimball picks up the leg, and he's bleeding again. I don't know what the deal is. Is the old plug coming out or what? It's like Bobby did of Warren Central. Some Nick Hardwick had a rolling match to do with bleeding problem, and what time it's been stopped. Usually they change the time to blood time, and so we have how many left. The blood-out stopped, and it's going to injury time right now. As he can use both of those, a 5 limit on each of those. Now they're just cleaning up off the mat. Very exciting match here in the second period, a minute 40 left. 8-1 score. John Kimball dominating early with a huge throw, and just put Claude Robinson, Warren Central, all around. It's that Claude Robinson, very, very happy. Warren Central's going to donate their face shield to Carmel's John Kimball at this point, I would doubt it, Joe. That would definitely prevent some furthermore bleeding, or at least it would be entrapped in the face guard. It's really, basically couldn't get out of the face shield. And Carmel will take anything right now. John Kimball is right over the watch here. And that was the lead in by John Kimball, too. Robinson came in very, very cocky, not thinking, after last year, putting Kimball in probably 20 seconds, and championship for wrestling. Very nervous here. I don't think after everyone being tired, after being here for so long, that everyone's on this team now in this entire arena, watching John Kimball beat up on Claude Robinson. Really. Robinson with some vicious cheap shots there, if Kimball can not get this blood stopped, he should think about some type of an operation to get that fixed, and then he can get it cauterized. But man, he's always had a problem in very physical matches. He's always had a problem with it, and you may be seeing that now. The one solution is to tape that nose closed. They've had to do that now. North Source Nick Hardwick had to do that a few times last year, as it was nose to not stop bleeding. And I wouldn't be surprised if the Grahams look for that now. If they just put anesthetic tape all around his face. And hopefully that's what they're going to do. North Central coaches donating some medical supplies to the Carmel Card there, and much appreciated. As we're hoping that John Kimball, I believe, has 2 minutes left of time. 3 minutes, excuse me, left of time. And that's the procedure that they're going to be doing right now. John John Kimball nose is being taped. This should prevent blood flow. Nobody's leaking out on the mat as far as in your nose. It's just gonna... Does this count blood time or does this count injury time? I believe it's injury. So you have to stop blood. Blood is stopped, for which they're going to move over to injury time. And you still have a certain amount of injury time left. And very, very exciting one. 8-3 is your score. John Kimball of Carmel leading Clyde Robinson of Warren Central with 1 minute and 19 seconds remaining in the second period. And there's been a lot of time. Kimball's basket is up there on as Robinson takes the net. Kimball will be down. Still leading 8-3 in John Kimball. Now just trying to be very patient for John Kimball's face there as hitting him in the nose left and right. Both scored. Kimball can maintain control of the leg. Still no takedown as Robinson is not all the way behind Kimball. Kimball locking up a leg there, holding on. Needs to just hold this up for the rest of the period. And that's going to be a 2-point takedown there. And Kimball looking at something with the handle right now. Robinson flying the handle off. 18 seconds left. Kimball in a little bit of trouble and both men after 13 hours of wrestling, it all comes down to the final 2-minute 7-point move. In the first 30 seconds of the match, the two athletes came out with lots of tension, not really friendly vibe, brother, school throughout. Clyde Robinson doesn't want to be in the down position, wants to go for a throw. The kid's going to get a 2-point takedown. His feet are inbound. He did not get the takedown. Another shady call there by the referee. Kimball did a very good, had Nichols standing straight up in the center of the mat. Kimball shoots in. Clyde Robinson puts it up by John Kimball. And it looks like Andy Simon has the face mask ready to go, so Kimball's going to try that after we clean this up. Carter not struggling to get John Kimball on the mat here as their blood time is diminishing very, very quickly. As John Kimball is a stop and likely strength advantage on John Kimball. And Kimball needs to play his game and not take these shots and go underneath where Clyde Robinson will put all of his weight on and easily stay on. So John Kimball has the face shield on, championship in the final match of a vicious headbutt coming from Clyde Robinson early on. Personally, I think I disagree with the officiating in this match as Kimball should have that 2-point takedown as well as the pin in the very beginning. I don't, the fourth quarter with Phil Levison and Brett Springer with live action. He's in big trouble now. He picks up a leg. Your score, 45 seconds. This match cannot be any greater. I don't know, Warren Central, more blood time. Warren Central looking very ecstatic over there. So John Kimball getting work for stalling. That's another bad call in my opinion. He had just made a move, got caught to his back, rolled up his belly, and got hit for stalling a few seconds later. Ridiculous. I'm not looking for anything that will work. 30 seconds left. Kimball standing up now, goes for his save. Kimball up on all fours now, comes up to his 2 feet, Robinson behind him. 20 seconds left. Kimball's going to go for one. John Kimball can stall this out here. Cannot afford to give up the stalling penalty. Kimball drives in, puts in the other record stuff. Kimball gets bowled out of bounds. No, and they're going to give John Kimball stalling penalty. Absolutely absurd. Clyde Robinson shoves John Kimball out of bounds. But it looks as though the score is 10-9. And so unbelievable Kimball. This is aroused a ridiculous call that was on. Kimball shoots. And he's going to lose nevertheless in the last 5 seconds of the match. 11-10. He was in the lead. I think he thought he was losing. Ridiculous sophisticating here.
Going to get back in this contest here in the fourth quarter of play. Inbound chance goes to Jacobs. Full court press being applied by the Greyhounds. Jacobs trying to split the Carmel defense in the hands of Treflinger. Treflinger is up and in. Doesn't play that much throughout the whole game, but he got in this fourth quarter of play. He's also a 3-point threat. Athletic and hitter as well as Webster. So Travis Holden will round out the starting 5. So the Greyhounds kind of going with a little smaller lineup right now. One, the Holden, top of the key. 1:20 in the fourth. Down low, at the score, so we're checking at the next dead ball. But the Greyhounds are going to get that. And they have to inbound into Webster, a foul immediately. Both teams
above the limit, so for the rest of the ball game, they'll be shooting 2 from the line. Webster's first shot is off the mark. He has one. Webster eyes his second attempt. Shot is up and in. Count it. 1:15 remaining, 5-point ball game, 60-55 in favor of Kokomo. Inbound tap goes to Jacobs. Jacobs over to Crawford. His heel right across the 10-second line. Down low to Jacobs. His interior feed momentarily knocked away from that by Ackley, but he gets the loose ball and lays up and in for 2. Under a minute to go. Webster. Ball stripped away by First shot by Jacobs rattles out. He's got one more and looks for either Hurden or Webster as one will take it. 1 for 3. Rattles out. Offensive football by Webster. Off the mark, and Kokomo comes in. Shot was up. Second attempt is off the mark, and Webster pulls down the board. Up in the front court comes Webster. Webster in the corner for shot for 3. Rejected. Hurden comes away with the loose ball. Hurden head fake. Shots off the mark, and coming down the board is Bennett. Bennett in ahead to Thatcher. Thatcher bounce off to Crawford. Crawford down low to Schneider. Schneider checks out of the ball, and Thatcher his shots up and in. 22 seconds remaining in the ball game. Throwing in the front court very quickly for the Hounds. 4-3. He hit it. Timeout of mute back here in this ball game. Metamorphically speaking, Phil. Inbounds pass goes to Thatcher. Thatcher in the backcourt, swings it over, far side. 5 Kirk Bodak with 2.